Okay. Sorry about the delay, guys. Cripes, almost half an hour late. Well, it was a lovely day until I woke up. Computer crashed last night, took several programs configuration with it. Not surprisingly, OBS, and apparently my mouse settings for main sequence. I think I have everything back, but we shall see, I guess, and hopefully, let's see, that says my audio is good. Let's see. Audio test 1, 2, 3, 4. Audio test. Yep, audio works. Nope, can't do that. Go like that. And no, it's not my. What on earth? My mouse works and everything else. Okay, so at the end of the last stream, I said I was just gonna not do anything else, leave it set, let some things accumulate. Well, that was partly true. I did go on and do things, and I honestly don't remember what. The one thing I know I did is I expanded drastically the fuel generation and water ice supply. See, how did I do this? We have mining ports there. That's the head of the factory. They're coming out and going to a big dock here. So I took advantage of the science getting done last night. Well, actually, that wasn't even last night. When was that? Almost a week ago now. I took advantage of the science and got the was playing with the big dock and of course the big storage. So now we have fuel going to various factories. You just saw one of the shuttles come and go. Can't see much out here. What else do we got going? So there is one of my stations. There's a station. There's a ship that's just sitting there because it was getting in the way. Let's see what else. Can't tell what station that is. That one's obviously probably manufacturing. That one's obviously nickel. Anything else I can see? There's a station down there. That is going to be a plate, one of them. We'll have to explore. Let's see, what do I got? We got titanium plates, which is actually my original. No, it's not. I got Station Alpha, which is doing... This is what I get for playing 3 different worlds. I'm just going to have to go to each of the stations and figure out how I left things. I don't think I played with anything other than this station. But I don't remember where I left off with everything else either. I know that I left you guys at nickel. Because it was doing... We were either making... Yeah, we were making the silicon discs is what we left off doing. So that means, so that's titanium plates and a separate titanium mine, the mine water, which is where I'm at, I think. And then the nickel mine and the silicon mine. Let's double check where I'm at. This should be water, yes. So that means this is where we left off. So let's go back through the other stations and review where we are and where my ship is at. So that's the big dock. This is the this one's arranged weird. I'll find my ship sooner or later. Okay. So let's go. I don't need that. Let's go to Alpha to start with. So that's what this one's sitting out here in the middle is. And I think this is doing the basic plates, and we were working on building the individual factories to make plates instead of at the station. And now it's going to convert this station into a regular manufacturing station, I think is what the plan was. Looks like we have ships picking up. And I'm on the... There we go, that'll work better. Coming up from underneath of it, we got ships at titanium, silicon, and nickel. And we're going to what I call the service dock. And then the two to the far right are water, ice in, and fuel out. Or at least they were. So yeah, this is, in fact, this is probably where I left. This is silica in, making discs. Yeah, I'll bet I came over here and added the bigger storage. Seems like that's where we left though. And I learned how to go under walls. I think that was during last session. And then this should be going up here and going over to nickel, where it's getting turned into yeah, circuits. There's nickel coming in. This is nickel plate and coils, which, since I'm here, we're going to want some of that, and we're going to want some of that, and we're going to take those back to my ship, which is back here. Since I finally realized that with the ship, alright, somewhere here, where's my ship? With the expanded cargo modules, I have room to stash a bunch of extra stuff on the ship. Let's see. Do that on the ship. I want to keep some here. Put that on the ship. I want more nickel, and I want more nickel on the ship. I want more. In fact, we're going to put that on the ship. And then I want more titanium, nickel, and coils. Alright, already lost. I want more titanium plate. I don't need any more of those. I want more nickel plate. That too. I am not reserving any of that. And oh goody. Those are finally backed up, so we can stash some of those in the ship. The ship is down here. One of these days I'll get my... Nope, that's power. The ship is down here. So we're going to put another 3 of those on there. And another 3 of those in there. And then go get more for me. We're going to stash that and that on the ship. Let's see. Dun, dun. Coils. Yeah, I'm back. if you haven't, go back to the beginning of the stream and fast forward, play at a high speed. I had some tech issues. Let's see. So I picked up resources, stashed some on my ship. This is pretty much as I remember. Let's see what I did with, see if I got powered up here. Oh, okay. So we're on the original station, Alpha Station. I was playing around after stream, last stream, and got the with the extra science after the stream. I got playing around with a extended dock, seeing what I could do. So this is still the main, or was the main power generation. Ice coming in, and we got a whole line of refineries here, making fuel, and we have one power station and another power station over on the other side. This is actually all going to go away because I now have a full power factory. Wait a minute, this is deliveries from that shuttle. Boy, he makes a tight turn, doesn't he? Oh, that's because he's going right straight across to the port on the far side over here. He's coming right over here, and apparently he didn't need any fuel. Okay, so it looks like that, which was originally temporary storage, looks like that got cleared out, so I can kill that now. So that was temporary storage that was being used during redesign here. Okay, so I did start using the upgraded belts. Hadn't done it past. Looks like I did it on here. Okay, so that's where we left main station. Now what? Never fails. I can go all day and nobody wants me. Nobody wants my attention. I have it all to myself. And the moment I want to try to do something, whether it's get into a project or play a game, everybody wants my attention. Never fails. Okay, back to the ship, over to the next station, see where we left things. But it looks like We got basic titanium, or yeah, titanium there, nickel here. We've got science running. Where's my sciences? Here. What else do we got going for science? That was the last one. Okay, so what do we do next for science? We got most of science done except for warp drive there, looks like. The only thing left I can do, I don't see anything else I can do. Why can't I do that? Just because it's after Logistics 3, apparently. Looks like the only thing I can do is Logistics 3, and that needs those things, so let's do Logistics 3. Okay. I was on the way back to my ship, which is down here. And we're off to, we'll just do them in order here, see where things are left. And since it sounds like there's going to be an update early next week, I don't think I'm going to try to go too far. I'm just going to explore different designs, I think. But let's see where we are right now and see what needs to be done next. We'll work in the direction of progress. Nope, not that one. Alright, let's see if we did anything to this. Nope, we just have the 1 power thing here with standard deliveries. Do we have fuel at it? No. So this station isn't doing anything at all. Although I may not have finished with this one. This has 4 refineries, so this would be meant to be, do I have recipes in here? So this is meant to be bringing ore to it. I don't think I got this one started. This one's all built. I don't think I got the ship built to run it. Yeah, this is not complete. So this was, wait a minute. Yeah, this is titanium ore incomplete. Yep. And those making stuff and shipping out hull plates here. No, this is ore to regular plates is what this is. But I don't have any ships making deliveries to it. But we can... And I probably didn't finish it because or make ships for it because I was out of material. Okay, so I just need to run shuttles for this. What do I have? Okay, so you're waiting at Alpha. Let's change you to this one. So this will get things away from Alpha and bring them here where they were intended. Although, playing on my local world, I now know that this is not the way I ultimately will be designing things, but that's what we have at the moment, so that's what we're going to work with. Let's see, what else we got? I can't rename this one from here. Want to be able to rename that from here. We want to where are you getting you haven't missed much. We're on Titanium 1, which was being set up to take titanium ore, make it into titanium plates. It was incomplete. I just finished completing it, and I just redirected the shuttle, which was feeding Alpha Station, titanium ore to Alpha Station. Got it to send stuff over here, which is how things are. That's what we were converting things to be bleh. Yep, I can think. We were moving things from being done on Alpha to being done on independent stations. Well, as of an hour ago, he said he was aiming for Monday and Tuesday, but he wasn't sure if he could do it or not. So we might or we might not. But I think the general consensus among everybody is that if you can get it done, great. If you can't, go do your thing, and we'll continue when you get back. Okay, so what I was doing is we're redirecting shuttles. So we got this shuttle redirected to bring ore to this station, which is titanium. I was looking at water. We have a shuttle taking from the water mine to Alpha, but is the water mine. We'll have to go back there, but I didn't think the water mine was any more what the way I... With the new setup, I don't think the water mine is exporting water ore, if that's what you would call it. So we're going to have to do something different with this one. Probably switch it to shuttling fuel. So nickel, what are you doing? You're going from mine to alpha. And I don't have a nickel plates station yet, so that's good. And the same with silica is going from mine to alpha. And I don't have a factory for that yet, so that's fine. So I guess we go back to... Let's start by going back to the water mine and see if it is still exporting water ore, and if not, we need to reconfigure the shuttle and probably reconfigure alpha. Which reminds me, this factory isn't going to do jack crap until I get a shuttle, and that's why I was playing with the fuel factory. I need a shuttle to bring fuel in here. And to do that, I need to find something that has a shipyard. So where's my ship? This should be my ship. That is my ship. We need to find out something that has a shipyard. You have a shipyard. I don't suppose you have a shipyard. No, that's could never be that easy. That needs to be dealt with. So now we're off to Alpha, where there's a shipyard, so I can make a shuttle that will give me water to titanium, or give me fuel to titanium. Let's see, where is... We're on... Where the heck did I dock to? Service dock should not be on that side. What kind of bastardized design did I put here? Oh. Okay. I was expecting this to be next to the... So if that's my ship, I was expecting the front of the station to be right there. But I'm at the back end of the station, which is why the dock, build-a-ship dock is here. Okay. That should be sufficient. And that was the interface I want. We want a new ship. We want Mark 1 shuttle. Construct it. Go in here and rename it. And you are yeah, leave that and get out of the seat. And off the dock. And then we'll give you destination, and you're going to go to water mine. No. That ain't right either. Alright. We got the ship made. Now I've got to go over to the water mine and see how that's configured, I guess. Do I need to pick up fuel at Alpha still, or do I need to reconfigure the water mine? Okay, how did I leave you configured? So there's the front of the station. We got ice coming in from the mines. Buffered nicely. Okay, so I'm not making fuel here. So this is just ice. Okay, in which case we want to take this and destination, and we're going to Alpha fuel dock. weight condition, items, fuel, and that shuttle can only do 800. Unless he changes something that changes the seating. And this is to titanium plates. Fuel dock. Weight condition, items, fuel, 0. Actually, yeah, that'll be okay. Yep. Now, I hope I was modifying the correct schedule for that. Yes, it was. Okay. So that'll get fuel to the first factory. The mines don't need fuel. Wait a minute. Yeah, the mines don't need fuel. Was the silica mine? Doggone it. The silica mine there's no way I can look at that mine. Except to go into the scheduler on my ship. I want to look at the silica mine. I don't have a fuel dock. But somewhere, something was refining the silicon. It had to have been at the silicon mine. No, that was on Alpha. Okay. My thinking was, don't I need to get power there? But if that's just doing the mine thing, then I don't. So back here, so we have titanium, water, nickel, and silicon all being mined, just shipping out ore, no power needed. We have the titanium plates. We just now got fuel shipped in there. True on both counts. Yeah, I can't, unless he's changing something drastic, which I wouldn't expect him to do for just a relatively minor update. Then, yeah, the codes, whatever, shouldn't change. However, I have seen relatively insignificant but necessary changes to games necessitate changing such things. So you never know. But yeah, once you get something like that set, you don't want to change it if you can avoid it. Station Alpha is where, at the moment, everything but titanium plates is being made. And that's where all the ore, except for now titanium, is being shipped. And I don't remember if, I believe that is getting, yeah, that's where fuel is being made. So that's where the water ore is being shipped and fuel is being made. And the fuel is being taken from there to the only place that needs fuel here. Okay. So nickel, silica, titanium must be taking titanium ore. Yep, okay. This would be taking ore to alpha, okay. And we just did the fuel. Okay, so we're all good. Everything should be running, and I'm ready to make another factory. But first, that's got to be clicking in a random place should not fire my guns. I want to move the ship now over to the shipyard. Why are you running out here? Wasn't I just at Alpha? Thought that's where I just was. No, I went out to whichever factory to check how it was doing. That would have been the ice factory that I was just at. So now we're going back to the shipyard, which I don't know why I'm going down here when the nope, this is the shipyard down here. Okay. The elevator thing, the way the diagram that Tempest gave is the way I pictured doing it. And I think that's the way you were referring to. I'm not certain. But the diagram that Tempest posted is the way I pictured doing it. Okay, so we're back in the shipyard. We should be in the shipyard. If I can find my way out of my own friggin' ship. Now, we have a new design for this ship. Oh, crap. Where did I leave all my stuff? Please tell me I left it here. Ha! I did. Good. We want Scout 3. Now there's no way this was already Scout 3. Because I just made Scout 3 last night. This is not Scout 3. Don't even tell me that all the stuff I did yesterday was lost in the crash last night. Don't even tell me. Scout Mark III is supposed to have... Was there? That'd be the one I'm looking for if there was. Aha! That would be the one I was doing yesterday. That looks better. Thank you, thank you. That looks better. Trying to get a little more speed built in. It's basically the same as 3. Whoops, doggone it. Basically the same as 3 with the cargo down the center, top and bottom. Just added a bunch of thrusters on it. I had the thrusters outbound, so they're not, or outboard more, so they're not overlapping each other, clipping. But it didn't want to dock when I did that. It kept bouncing off the station, wouldn't dock anywhere. And I wanted more guns so I can either blow up asteroids or take out attacking ships. And from discussions, apparently this is more power than I need. And I was going to say, I don't know why I have this block in there, but that's why I attached those. Okay. And what I just realized I do not have on here is I don't have any armor. But you know what? At the moment, I don't care either, because I don't have any place to put it. And if I put more weight on it, I lose the advantage of all my thrusters. And it looks like, aside from the fact I'm using the wrong thing to adjust my height again, I need more coils, which I have, but no, they're on my ship. And this is why I don't like the way the stacking is. I grab one stack there, it turns into 3 here, which is not what I want. Why was it telling me? Oh, those aren't full stacks, that's why. Okay. Open. See, this needs to, there's got to be a sort to this. There's, now I got enough. Apply changes. Exit. Now I can get places faster. Okay, and this is Alpha. Alpha is getting ice delivery. That's how it's being powered. Everything should have plenty of power, yes. What we do not have here is a buffer for the silicon plates. unless I'm buffering them up here, which I am not. They're going directly into circuit boards. Really should put a buffer somewhere for them. Let's put a buffer. Let's put a buffer right here. Except all my stuff is still on the dock. I updated the ship. No changes to the blueprint. Alright. Walked all the way to the wrong end of the platform. We need signs. Hopefully that's in this update, but I think it's going to be later. It'd be really nice to be able to put signs either there or up there. And it'd make perfect sense either place too, to have signs up there and or here. I want to recover my parts from here. Since I'm here, is there anything now that I want to get more of? I want to get a bunch of coils and a bunch of titanium plates. Titanium plates here. Seriously, I can only do one thing at a time. All the way back down to the ship. Throw those on the ship. Coils. And whatever plates I can hold, which won't be much, but at least I have full stacks. Alrighty. I want to throw that on the ship. I want to throw those on the ship. I need blocks. And Let's see, I got titanium plate being made, so the next factory is making hull plates. And everything is set at the moment, so I think that's the next thing we're going to do. So I want to highlight titanium plates because I want to build hull plates right next door. Undock. Autopilot off. Just a little. Now I want to come up on the station. Over here. Farther away than it looks, apparently. I think you can't tell whether that's a close one or a big far one. Alright. That should be good. Pop out. Nope. Everything's in the ship, so we'll do it right from here. Create station. there. Rename station. This is, nope, 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 nope. Cancel, abort, rename station to hull plates, and then put all the things in there. Now hull plates is 1 in and out, so you are manufacturing mini, I believe. And we don't need that or that. So this will be fuel, service, titanium plate input, hull plate output. Manufacturing machines. Power machines. And now we do rename the dock. This is fuel dock. We're doing fuel. All right, catch you later, Yosemite. Rename to service dock, and then move my ship. Move scout to hull plates, service dock, go. And then let's see. Service dock, front, fuel. Let's get power. Nope. We have one going. Build it. There. Storage. There. Nope. That has to go there to there. Use these for unloading. my inventory short on what? Oh, cubes. Shit. Now I should have enough to build another power thing over here. And enough to build these. There, so we've got all the power we need. Once we get a ship coming in, this is hull plates. Let's name these. This will be titanium plates in. This will be okay, now see if I can remember how I did this. We do this with this sticking out to Need more frames from my ship, which is up here. I need to take my ship back to the where the shipyard is. This is shuttle get off the dock. Shuttle hull plate fuel. Destination, Alpha fuel dock, wait condition, wait for items, fuel, full load, add destination, to hull plates, fuel dock, wait condition, items, fuel equals 0, rinse and repeat, go. to new ship. Mark 1. Oh, come on. Titanium plates dock. Nope. Condition, items, titanium plate. Wait a minute. I think that's right. Add destination, hull plates, titanium plates, weight condition, items, equals 0. Add destination, alpha, fuel dock. Fuel greater than or equal to 50. How big this one just has the basic. That's 3 rows. Yeah, 800 is 2 rows. It gives me a row to spare. This could do 1200. Minus 50 for fuel. I'm gonna leave them at 800. Okay. Fuel, cargo, empty. Fuel, cargo, empty. Yep. Go, go. All you're handling is fuel. All you're handling is fuel. You've got fuel in the loop, you've got fuel in the loop. Okay, so that'll get Hull Plate Factory fuel, it'll get Hull Plate Factory titanium plates. Should be all we need. I think we'll cover all my stuff from here. Go back to my ship. See what I need to refill on while I'm here. I want those. I want another 100. We'll start with another 4 titanium. And 1 nickel. Wait a minute. I want 6 titanium and 1 nickel. Okay, so I want another 6 titanium. And 2 coils. So if you haven't figured out, I'm stocking up my ship so I don't have to. I may have to run back and forth between a workstation and my ship, but I won't have to run back and forth between stations all the time collecting resources. So those go there. Those go there. I got 4 of those. I want 4 of these. And 4 of those. So we're good for the ship. Let those build. Now go stock me up. And as usual, I walk past it. I need nickel. And I want okay. Ship is down here. I have everything I can get here. Nope, I'm gonna go steal some fuel from up front. Make sure ship has fuel. All right, we are loaded. I gotta go back now and finish building the factory. Good, fuel's working. Okay, so I can only feed 2 of these with Mark 1 belts, which is all I have the material to build with at the moment. So be it. So we'll just feed 2 of these then. Make sure you are set for making hull plates. That's what I forgot to do. Not so much as a storage, but as a joining of the 2 sides. So I need, why did the logistics, ran out of... How is it even getting hull plate? Did I just happen to feed it a lot of it somehow? Where was it even doing science for hull plates? Because hull plates isn't being made anywhere. Why are we only getting hull plates down this side? That's because I'm only feeding this side. I think, though, that I am going to take this out. And we're going to put a fine, where's my ship? Alrighty. Oh, a couple of these are built wrong. That one's built wrong. Now we're going to build the science thing here and here for now. Then we're going to boom, boom, and split. One. Oh, got that wrong. That one needs to go that way. And then like that. And then we're just looking for more material. And I think while I'm at it, then we're going to do this. And set it back here. Then it has full high-speed stuff. Let's see, we want to go from there to there. Oh, I shouldn't be able to do that. Well, that's a bug. How did that work? I don't know how that worked. Okay, that takes care of that. It's built up more than it needs to be. And I think I'm going to cut this one off now, because I've got to finish recovering from the crash, and I've got two people wanting my attention. Go figure. Um, so we've got hull plates being built. Next time we will build lightweight cube, lightweight blocks, whatever they're called, factory. And if we have time, we will also build, let's see, we need blocks, and then we need coils. So we'll do blocks first, which will actually be right next door to this factory. And then we'll build coils, which will be over by nickel. And after that, we'll build circuits, which will also be by nickel. So that's what's coming up, at least as far as I can think now. No promises on when the next stream is. We will aim for sometime this weekend, but no guarantees. And it will probably be the 4 o'clock in the afternoon period that I've kind of fell into. But no guarantees there either. I might try to do it in the morning when nobody seems to want my attention. We'll see. But stay tuned. Thank you for watching, and catch you on the next one.